I'm sitting here in Mother Nature on the southwest coast of India by the Arabian Sea in a beautiful forest. And one by one, more of us are feeling this call back to the true mother, to Mother Nature, to our true nature, and away from the very disconnected, denatured state of the false mother in the matrix, which is an artificial construct that holds us in a place of artificial intelligence, in false frequencies, false sounds, and everything in the matrix is inverted. It's a patriarchal society in the false matrix. So we are returning now in this new dawn, in this great birthing that we are all in, to the true mother. And we are retuning ourselves as we connect ever more deeply into true earth and rise there. Everything in life is water. We physically exist largely as water and with frequency. And there is a divine tune, the sound of creation, which we have been out of harmony with. And that sound of creation is the creative space. It is the power space. And it is to that we now return, as we return to the true mother and come back into our true power. We have in our physical body 7 chakras, 7 bodily chakras. Our lower 3 chakras, our root chakra, our sacral chakra, our solar plexus chakra, are our more female chakras. And then we have the middle point, the balance point, that sort of unity point of the central chakra, the Kri, the heart, the creative space. And then our upper 3 chakras of the throat chakra, the third eye chakra. And we are all opening that eye again now as we rebirth into this new dawn and rise forward, and our crown chakra. So we are retuning now all of our chakras. We are coming back into that divine alignment of the divine song, the symphony of creation. We can only come into that symphony of creation, that divine alignment, that balance point, that unified point, when we are completely integrated above and below. And this is the divine dance of all life, of the masculine and of the feminine, who we need to be very deeply connected to and retune into again. So we've been held in our heads in the inverted matrix where everything is on its head. And now we are coming back into that integration point as we deeply come back into our roots, into the sacred womb space, into the waters of all life, back into the true mother. And we pull our cords that held us in discord in the full matrix, in the false matrix, and we come back into our cord, our true cord, into the true mother, where there is complete harmony in this beautiful symphony of creation, into the womb waters, the true cord into the womb waters, again, of the true mother, of the true creatrix, the true woman. And it is only through the mother and the waters of the woman that the womb, and that we are born, that we can be birthed. And it is to that point now that we return in this new birthing of this new dawn, and we are rising there. And the caduceus is symbolic of that beautiful divine dance of above and below, the masculine and the feminine, around that central note, that creator space, the heart space, the sound of creation. And it is that beautiful harmony and dance of all life, that sacred union and fusion where we are in beautiful balance and we rise there in flight, as is represented by the wings of the Katukas. So it is time now that we leave that false sea of the false matrix and come back to the true waters of the true creatrix and the sound of all creation. We leave the false frequencies behind, and the false matrix is only held by those false frequencies. Pull the cords out, come back, retune into the true frequency symphony of creation. And as we do that, we anchor ourselves. You think about the Egyptian ankh, and it's a powerful tool of navigation, and it is showing us a power key to unlock from that false matrix and to return into the true creatrix. So it is the shape of the womb with the ovaries and the cervix. This is a power key. So we come back into this anchor space now as we anchor back in to Mother Earth. And, you know, she's the true oceans, the true waters, the true woman, the sacred waters of all life that flow through all of us. And we cannot get lost at sea and crash against rocks and, you know, drown and drift away and, you know, sink when we are anchored into the true waters of all life. When we're in the false matrix, that's exactly what happens to us. So we need to anchor back now into the true mother. We realign. As we do that, we integrate above and below in the sacred dance and flight of all life. And we rise there. So one by one, it is for us now to do just that. And we have to, of course, to get this divine union and flow moving throughout our body again in absolute harmony, clear anything that is blocking the way. But when we're held constantly in our heads in that false noise of the false matrix, we're not even conscious of our body of water and what is out of flow there. So it's anchor back in. Refeel yourself and who you are. And as you do so, we fall so deeply, we rise rather so deeply in love with creation and with ourselves again as part of creation, and come back into our power again in our creator space as we restore that divine alignment, return to the true sound of creation. So let's anchor back into the waters of all life, into the true mother, and continue with this powerful birthing process.